All right, y'all. Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble day. Continue to have a blessed and humble evening. This y'all, Shorty Rachel. Let me welcome y'all to the Writers for Life brings you the Let's Talk About It podcast. I'm hoping y'all can hear me because I was having mic issues a minute ago. All right. But listen, man, it is an open panel. All right, if y'all want to come up, chop it up with a shorty, but I'm not going to be here for long. All right. So listen, man, this is just, another episode of Off My Chest, into the mic. A shorty speaks her mind. All right. And I'm going to show y'all the website for anybody. Listen, I'm still setting up the website. I just put it out there so that y'all can see the merchandise. I'm uploading the merchandise little by little. All right. I appreciate everyone that is supporting a shorty that is rocking out with a shorty. I definitely appreciate the madam. All right. So shout out to Sheriff Claire. All right. Dishing dirt uncut and come get this smoke. All right. Like I really appreciate her because she taught me a little few tricks and I got the grip of it. All right, it took me a minute. All right, I ain't slow. It's just that my computer's slow. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. All right, but it took me a minute. So shout out to Sheriff Claire. All right, for teaching Shorty the tricks. But listen, before I show y'all the website, all right, because we still doing a lot to the website, but we wanted to publish it so that y'all can see the merchandise. Listen, y'all got a DM a shorty, all right. My Instagram is in the description box down below. All right. Y'all just got to DM a shorty if y'all are interested in any of the merchandise. All right. And listen, I'll give you all the information that y'all need. All right. We'll exchange. I definitely got to ship this off to somebody. I would prefer PO boxes on some real shit because I know a lot of people is uncomfortable. But our merch is. I was trying to see how it looks on the regular little YouTube vertical thingy, but I guess I'll figure that out somewhere along the line. And I'm not sure if everybody can hear me. All right. One second. I had to make sure that the music wasn't so loud that y'all could hear what I'm saying. All right. Let me turn this. All right, but listen, man. Let's talk about it real quick before I show y'all my website. All right. Okay, man. Like I was saying, let's talk about it real quick. Listen, I love watching so many people on this app. All right. I'm not just a content creator, I'm also a subscriber. And I'm not going to sit here and lie. All right. It sucks. Yeah. And I said it, subscriber. I'm also, a subscriber. Because even though I create, I also sub, all right, to many creators. I love getting entertained, especially after a long day after work, all right? After grinding, after bringing awareness, sometimes I just want to fall back, laugh, learn, vibe, all right? But let's be real. Entertainment and learning ain't the same no more. All people want to do, all right, all they want to do now is create fake beef and drama, all right, manufactured beef, manufactured chaos, scriptured nonsense. And the wild part, folks eat it up like, it's gospel. Shit, it ain't the same no more. Some content creators, boy, I tell you, yo, I just want, listen, I just want to figure out why is it that they just want to be dictators. They want to tell people where to go, who to support, who not to support. Like they turning, like I'm gonna put it like this. It's like they running a damn cult instead of a channel. And what's even funnier, right? You got subscribers who love that shit. All right, they feed off of it. They gaslight these creators, hype them up, push them deeper into the bullshit. All right, it's like a toxic cycle. Creators, how can I say, chasing clout, subs chasing chaos, and everybody pretending it's community. Nah, man, it's a circus, and the clowns don't even know they're the clowns. On some real shit, all right? Like I'm calling it out because I'm tired of watching grown folks act like kids, bleeding on people who don't cut them, dragging their audience into mess. All right, that ain't even real. Entertainment used to mean creativity, laughter, and learning. Now it's just fake beef dressed up as, content. And if you think I'm lying, scroll through your feed. All right. It's dictators with ring lights. All right. Real shit. Gaslit subs in the comments and a whole lot of wasted energy. I'm not here to babysit egos. All right. I'm here to remind y'all, entertain without truth. I mean, how can I say entertainment without truth, right? It's just, noise. And I refuse to, bow down to the noise on some real shit. Listen, once these subs gaslight the content creators, suddenly they think they're kings, queens, presidents, gods of the timeline. All right. They start walking around like they're, how can I say, like they're crowned rulers of chaos. And if you don't pick a side, they'll borrow a page from ancient times, lynch you in the comments, drag you through the mud. All right. Like, I'm gonna say it like this, right? If they don't drag you through the mud, it's like, how can I say? It's like it's off with your head, like the queen from Alice in Wonderland. Lord, boy, I'm telling you, Lord, you need to take the wheel because this app got folks throwing rocks at glass windows, hiding their hands, and swearing it isn't them. Like, what the fuck? Right? What the fuck? What is this world doing? It's backwards, all right? It's back to the future in slow motion, rewinding us into ignorance instead of fast forwarding us into growth. All right. We're watching people act like dictators with ring lights, subscribers act like hype men for chaos, and the whole thing spinning like a toxic merry-go-round. Entertainment used to be about creativity, laughter, and learning, and now it's about fake beef, gaslighting, and power trips. Yo, on some real shit. And here's the truth, right? When subs gaslight creators, they inflate egos into balloons so big they forget they're human. They start believing they're untouchable. Like they can dictate loyalty, control narratives, and rewrite reality. But reality don't bend forever. Glass shatters, all right? Crowns slip. And when the smoke clears, all that's left is the mess they've made. This ain't entertainment, all right? It's regression. It's chaos dressed up as content. And I refuse, to sit quiet while folks drag us back in time in slow motion like we ain't learned a damn thing throughout history. On some real shit. And what's crazy is, right, both content creators and subs can't take what's thrown back. After they, listen, what the hell? After they fly the shit they spit out their mouths, they poke and poke at people. They play victim, all right? And when the lashback comes, they turn into fake detectives on some real shit, digging through folks' lives, trying to expose something, all because they didn't like what was said back to them. On some real shit. Like they ain't the ones who ignited the flames to begin with. Some people can't understand that some of us are at peace. We ain't chasing drama. We ain't begging for beef. But when you poke the beast, all right, don't complain when the beast roars back, all right? Don't cry foul when the same fire, all right, lit burns your own house down. People want to say slick shit to you, right? Then expect you to say, how can I say? They want to say slick shit to you and then expect you to stay shut on some real shit. They want you to swallow disrespect like it's medicine, like silence is the cure. Nah, some of y'all have lost your damn minds. You can't control. Listen, I'm gonna put it like this: you can't throw rocks, hide your hand, and then play innocent. You can't gaslight, dictate, and then how can I say crumble when the mirror reflects your own chaos. This is the circuit. This is the circus y'all built. All right, creators puffed up like kings and queens, subs hyping them like court jesters. Everybody pretending they're noble while they're really just messy. And when the truth gets thrown back, suddenly it's too harsh. Suddenly it's unfair. Nah, man. If you dish that shit, be ready to take it. If you poke, be ready for the claw. All right. If you like the fire, don't cry when the smoke chokes you. My bad. I had to do something real quick, but I'm back. But listen. The shit I be seeing here on social media, all right, with subscribers and content creators trying to be dictators, this shit be funny as shit. Look, listen, I be all up in my head like this, like, yo, man, I couldn't be you. I couldn't be you, man. Those are real shit. Like, damn, yo, listen, man. I be in my head like if I was in your shoes, man, shit, my ass straight clean, no smoke left. All right, but here comes mofos begging for smoke like they ready. All right, they want to cry like mommy and daddy still around to bail them out. The mess they created. See, I'm the type that will ignore until I can't. All right, I'll let you talk and talk. I'll let you poke, but once you get my attention, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. All right. Turn into Scorpion, all right, with that get over here type energy shit, all right, and leave you in the dust like you don't matter. Because some people don't understand. Just because you're hurt or they hurt you and you're still hurt, don't mean I'ma hurt the same way you do. We two different people. You not me, I'm strong. And I don't want to be you weak. That's what I'm saying, man. I couldn't be certain. This is why I try to avoid a lot of people on some real shit. Like, hey, look, listen, you coming over here talking about you want that smoke. But shit, my ass straight clean. Well, fuck, you want to wake up the beast? Let's go at it on some real shit. I could sit here and roll up some Mary Jane and let's go at it. This is real shit. Let me dirty my ashtray real quick, all right? They want the smoke. Let me give them the smoke. All right? Motherfuckers want some smoke and can't listen. I'm gonna put it like this: they want beef and can't handle the smoke. Real shit. Like, yo, listen. So listen, I couldn't be as nice as people are. All right, because listen, when you come looking for me, when you come looking for smoke, be ready. Look both ways before you step into the lane. All right, it's my lane. Because we're not the same. I wear my crown, all right, while you drown. I own my name while you still out here trying to find yours. And it's crazy because I see so many great content creators just giving so many people, all right, how can I say, letting so much shit slide. All right. And I'll be like, damn, man, you on some real shit. I could. This is why I don't open my panel to everyone on some real shit. I don't just let everybody up. All right. And that's the difference. Like, listen, man. Like a lot of people don't understand. Shout out to them great content creators that are out there, man. We got a lot of them, all right, man. We got Sharon Claire Edition Dirt, The Word, Made the Great Podcast, all right, Gary Bust It Down. Oh, wait, let me not forget SBK. We got Mouthpiece. We got Blended Healing Realms, all right, Miss Your Thoughts, Miss Akimi, um, Marley Motivates. I mean, listen, there's a lot of people out here with a lot of great content, yo, on some real shit, and shout out to them, all right? Listen, man, and just like me, I know a lot of them don't chase chaos. A lot of them don't beg for beef. All right. And just like me, if you drag them into it, they'll finish it. Listen, man, I'll remind you that strength ain't about pretending to be king or queen online. It's about owning your truth, standing firm, and not folding when the fire gets too hot. All right. You want smoke, then inhale. All right. Inhale that shit. But don't cry when it burns your fucking lungs on some real shit. Like I just can't really comprehend certain people. Like I wish some people understood it's nobody's fault that folks, get all in their feelings over opinions and thoughts. Some of y'all need to really heal that trauma you hide. Because all that deflection, all right, bleeds onto others like they were the ones who cut you deep. But on this app, people get mad over words like they're weapons. Like it's real life. Like, listen, let me say this. People say let's roast. But the next thing you know, it's an attempted pull up. Like, how can I say disagreeing is a crime? Say no, stand firm, and suddenly they drag you. Suddenly your mistakes become a three-strike game like Dave Roberto Clemente at bat. Really? Real shit. Yo, listen, man. I know life is like baseball, three strikes and you're out. But how you gonna call strikes on somebody who didn't even swing? Some of us walk away from drama, avoid the beef, stay in our lane, and yet mofos still get in their feelings because they threw shots, missed, and we fired bullseyes. Now you lynched in the court of public opinion, like magic tricks going, wrong. Like they want to turn no into betrayal, turn boundaries into weakness, and turn peace into punishment. But here's the truth, yo, man. If you can't handle it, all right, if you can't handle someone disagreeing, you ain't built for dialogue. If you can't take the same energy you dish out, you ain't built for roasting. This app got too many people mistaking chaos for content, mistaking exposure for entertainment. But I'm not here to play, referee in your trauma games, right? I'm here to remind you, right, to heal your wounds before you bleed on people who didn't cut you. Respect boundaries before you call yourself a king and queen. And stop throwing rocks if you can't stand the sound of glass breaking. A lot of people do that. Right? We got Gary Busted Down Brown in the building. Blessings, blessings, OG. How you doing? How you doing? Listen, what we've been circling is bigger than content, bigger than subs, bigger than fake beef. It's about the sickness of evil, the addiction to chaos. All right, the way people mistake noise for truth. We've exposed how creators inflate themselves into dictators, how subs gaslight them until, how can I say, crowns, clowns, and how the cycle keeps spinning into peace and punished. How can I say it? How can I say it? How the cycle keeps spinning until peace. Am I saying it right? Until there you go. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying that shit wrong? I know I'm hearing myself. All right. Until peace. You good? Why are you stomping like that? Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, my bad. I was saying, how the cycles keep repeating themselves, right? Until peace gets punished and boundaries get dragged. All right. The real point, all right. What's my real point? That, strength ain't in clout. Right? It's in clarity. Legacy ain't built on drama. It's built on truth. And survival ain't about playing their game. It's about owning your lane. All right, wearing your crown and refusing to drown in their mess. All right, so let me just say this. I don't just roast. I remind. I don't just call it out. I rebuild. All right, I don't just write. I rebuild. And if you're still chasing smoke, understand this. When the fire cleared, only those rooted in truth will still be standing on some real shit. All right. At the end of the day, this ain't just about apps, subs, or creators. It's about cycles of egos, chaos, and trauma that keep repeating because people refuse to heal. We've called it out, we've roasted it, we've dragged it into the light. All right. And the truth is simple. Strength is clarity, and legacy is truth, and peace is power. I don't move like them because I'm not built like them. I wear my crown, my own lane, and I refuse to drown in their mess. That's the difference, all right? That's a stand. And let me leave you with this. My ancestors didn't survive for me, to play small. They didn't endure storms, chains, and silence, all right? For me to bow down to chaos. I carry their fire in my chest, all right? Their wisdom in my bones, and their resilience in my stride. Every word I spit is not just mine, it's theirs too. All right. So when I rose, I rebuild. When I stand firm, it's not just me speaking. It's generations saying we are still here. We are still strong, and we will not be drowned by the noise. All right. And that's all I gotta say when it comes to content creators trying to be dictators. Right? For right now, um, I might come on next time. All right, speak about something else. But let me take a minute real quick. Let me show y'all the website. All right. Like I told y'all earlier, I wasn't gonna be on this drone long. All right. But let me show y'all, man. If y'all type down Writers for Life, all right, guys, on y'all Google, all right, we still working on our website. So if y'all want any merchandise, y'all just gotta hit a shorty up on her DM, all right. As y'all can see, let me see. I gotta fix this. I don't know why it still has that button. It shouldn't have it. Where's the takeaway to? See, yep, I still gotta do some fixing. All right, that button's supposed to take you to YouTube. All right, but I gotta fix it and put it here. All right. So as y'all can see, we got the joint up and running. All right, we gotta fix some shit, but I'm gonna still leave it open so that people could be able to see the merchandise. Just DM a shorty for the proper, all right, price of the clothing. All right. On the website, we're gonna add more stuff. There's gonna be poetry on the how can I say, the links to our poetry books. All right. We're going to be uploading videos of things that we do when we start doing things in the community. All right. And much more. All right. Some of those videos might be on YouTube too. All right. But they'll be on members only. If y'all want to see those videos for free, y'all might want to join the website. All right, guys. But the website's got the information that y'all need, all right, in order to get in touch with a shorty. So make sure y'all will check out the website. It's got the email, Writers for Life brings it all right? And it's got the phone number to the business. It's got our Facebook. It's also got when you click on the little icons on our website, all right, as y'all can see, it'll take y'all to TikTok directly. It'll take you all to our Reddit, our Instagram, our Amazon, where we sell our books, all right, our Facebook, and our Twitter. Now, let me see. Do I have to open another page? Does it show it in the same page? Yeah, it shows it in the same page. All right. Now, all right, we do got a few hoodies on this drawing, all right? We got like 2 hoodies on this drawing, 2 shirts. That was one of our regular hoodies right here. We're about to bring back our first logo. All right, I just got to take that drawing out the archive, right? We got the we building caskets in here. Rest in peace. Hashtag predators. Yo, this shirt is dope, man. I'm gonna get mine in all the colors. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's dope. All right, and now I'm doing this like this. All right, until I get my new machines. All right, I got my own machine at home. We do the vinyl T-shirts. All right, so for people that want phrases and stuff like that, regular designs, and just let a shorty know. Like I said, once again, DM a shorty and is on Instagram. All right, and I'll give y'all more information. But we definitely got the website up. We just need y'all, DM a shorty. All right, these are not the original prizes right here. These all is about to get updated within whether it's tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure, but the prices to each one will be updated. All right, and this right here is one of our original logos. All right, and I love this one because this one says "Writers for Life." I like that the way it's got the little hands, and then it says "United, we can conquer the world." On some real shit, man. But make sure y'all go check us out. All right, I just wanted to come on here, say what I had to say about these content creators. All right, it's a shame what's happening, what's going on. Like when it comes to these social media platforms, we should be more united. But listen, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not sure what's going on. Hey, this is what I was trying to do. All right, but so like I told y'all, man, once I get all this situated, we're gonna figure out how we're gonna start the membership giveaways and the subscriber giveaways. All right, like I told y'all, membership giveaways is gonna be, us giving away hoodies, um, poetry, and cash money. All right, the subscribers we were gonna be giving away poetry books and merchandise. So man, listen, I appreciate all of y'all that have been here rocking out with a shorty for real, for real. Cause I wouldn't have made it this far without y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I ain't taking you there. All right, I just wanted to put that info out there. I appreciate those that tuned in, came out, rocked out with the shorties, showed some support. I really appreciate y'all, man. With that being said, let me get off this drum, man, and see who's live. I don't know if y'all can see the merchandise from the vertical, man. But if y'all do see the little merchandise, like does it promote the merchandise, like the little mugs and shit like that? What? But anyways, Y'all will let me know. All right, if y'all able to see the little merchandise and stuff like that. But let me get off this drum. Yeah, we all got dreams, but we stuck in the grind. Looking back at the past, but it's time to unwind. Everyone can do it, just gotta take that step. Stop dwelling on the losses, let's rewrite the rep. Hating on the president, calling him corrupt. But let me break it down, we gotta interrupt. Law's been in place, he's just playing the game. Ain't about the man, it's about the system's name. How do we move forward? Let's make change. Break the chains of the past, let's rearrange. Y'all really stuck, puppets, you know. Yeah. We living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. The system got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. But we rise like the phoenix, we ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through the smoke. We're the voice of the people, we're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, sticking names, yeah, we getting it done. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. Fist in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. In the world of division, they showed us how to share. But the weight of our sorrows, they never taught us to bear. We split our joys and laughter, but the pain remained untold. A burden we carry alone, a story left untold. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. He lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. We learned to divide our dreams and multiply our fears. But the ache in our hearts only grew with passing years. They gave us all the answers, except how to heal. The scars that run so deep, wounds that time can't seal. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like we understood. But deep down inside, there's a storm we hide. Pain in our hearts, we're just trying to ride. Put on a mask, yeah, we play the part, but nobody sees the cracks in the hearts. We share our dreams, the highs and the lows, but when it comes to hurt, we just close the doors. We share the fun times, deflect the pain, laughing in the sunshine, dancing in the rain. But the shadows linger, they creep and they crawl, breaking us down, but we don't share it all. We got hate in our hearts, but we keep concealed. Taught to share the joy, but wounds, they stay unhealed. They said love was easy to divide, but the heartache never subsides. We tried to split everything into two, but the pain lingers strong and true. Shared our dreams, divided our fears, but the sorrow remained through the years. No matter how we tried to let go, the weight of our suffering continued to grow. Now we're apart trying to heal, but some wounds are too deep to conceal. They said splitting up will set us free, yet the pain lingers in you and me. In a world where rules are set in stone, the system's grip tightens, we're not alone. Bound by chains of injustice greed. Against the odds, we fight to be free. Mighty forces try to keep us down, but our spirits rise, refusing to drown. Defying norms, breaking through the mold. In this battle of wills, our story is told. As the clash continues day by day, we stand united, come what may. For in this world where rules don't apply, our strength and unity will never die. They try to silence our dreams, but we're loud and clear. With every step forward, conquering fear. They can't hold us back. We're the fire and the flame in this battle for freedom. We're all in the game. They say it's just a game, but we're playing for keeps. With the strength of the many, we're shattered elites. No more puppets on strings, we're cutting the ties. With our eyes on the prize, we're reaching for the skies. So let's stand together, let's break down the walls. In this fight for our future, we'll answer the calls. From the ashes, we'll rise like a storm. Riders ignite. It's us versus the system, and we're ready to fight. They build the walls, but we're digging tunnels. With every step we take, we're shaking the bundles. From the streets to the courts, we're raising our voice. In a world full of noise, we're making the choice. They want to keep us blind, but we see the light. Knowledge is power, and we're ready to fight. From the corners of the city to the halls of the state, where the heartbeat of the struggle can't afford to wait. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. It's in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. Now we stand here broken, searching for some light, hoping for a way out of this never-ending night. But through it all, we find strength in each other's embrace. Together we'll face tomorrow and find solace in this space. They say don't bring the drama, keep it all light. But every night I'm fighting these demons in sight. Whispers in my mind, yeah, they echo when they shout. While I'm smiling on the surface, I'm breaking without. We're sharing the laughter, but what's underneath? A battlefield of sorrow, a war with no peace. We're warriors in silence, but nobody knows how the pain that we carry just grows and it grows. In a world of lessons learned, they taught us how to stand and burn. But the scars we hide deep inside are the ones that never subside. We followed all the rules they made, but the emptiness never fades. Their wounds like knives, cutting through even wounds that always grew. They painted pictures of success, but couldn't fix what's left on us. Now we're left to bear the strain of the pain that lingers, never wanes. It's us versus the system. We're breaking the mold. That's in the air. Yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise. Let them know we're here. Riders ignite. So remember this moment. Remember this face. Remember this sound. We're the voice of the future, and we won't back down. In the face of oppression, we'll stand up tall. It's us versus the system, and united. I don't get